Hello, everyone. I'm Jean-Claude at BeyondMystic, and welcome to this episode of Between the Lines. How's it going, everybody? Beautiful, beautiful day today. It is, let me see here. It says 36 on my dashboard, so it's one of those scorchers. I'm running the AC at full blast here so that my phone doesn't heat up as it usually does here. What I did for 2 minutes before I went live, I put the phone right on top of the AC vent to try to cool it down. I think what's happening is a combination of two things. One, the sun is hitting in the back of the phone right now, and also the case that I have is a big otter case, I think is what it's called, and it's very thick, so it's very possible that the phone doesn't have enough surface to dissipate the heat because of the encasement. So yeah, pretty hot day. So 36 Fahrenheit. No. 36 degrees Celsius. That's probably close to 100, maybe even more with the humidex factor here today. So it's pretty crazy out there. So give me a 5 by 5, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Hi, Jean-Claude. May the unicorns be with you. Okay, I love that. Catherine. Oh, yeah. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Oh, man, Catherine, I had a great time with you the other day. You're such a fabulous interviewer. I love, I love doing the interviews with you. I do apologize for that crazy misconnection with the thunderstorm as we were live. So hopefully we can reschedule. And I think what we can do next time, Catherine, if you like, I usually do simulcast with Janine and Michael Jaco. So we could probably try simulcasting between your channel and mine for the next interview. And we could take maybe 5 minutes before the show, and I can show you how to use the StreamYard app so that you become a pro with it. So it's really cool. You'll see there's a lot of cool features there. Alrighty. So folks, let me see here, the chat. Okay, 5 by 5. That's great. I'm running the AC full, so hopefully it doesn't make too much background noise. But let's get started. Catherine says, yes, let's do that. All right, sounds good. Now, this is an update for the Patreon members. I finally have a line of sight to my solution. So let me explain. When I did the last video, I told you I was working on 2 possible fixes. And in both cases, I needed somebody else to do something at another end in order for me to implement either fix number 1 or fix number 2. So if you want to get the details about that, I won't repeat it here. Just go watch the last Between the Line videos and you'll get the gist of all of that. What happened yesterday as I was working out, my mind was concentrating on, God damn it, I'm tired of waiting for everybody. I just want to put a fix together. I want everybody, all the patrons, to be happy. And so my mind was in the background as I was lifting weights. How do I do this? And I came up with an idea of using a couple of different plugins to essentially circumvent having to have those 2 other third parties do something so that I can implement my solution. And so anyways, this morning I sent an email to my web developers and I said, hey guys, if I do this with this and that, can I circumvent what I'm waiting for now at the PayPal level to basically give me an upgrade on my account? Would that work? And would that work in context of also keeping the current a la carte pay-per-view clients happy because they're also using Patreon at this time? That was my question. And again, folks, I wanted to make sure I didn't break the pay-per-view a la carte just to fix the Patreon folks, right? So I didn't want to have a solution that would break something else. And so I'm very committed to making sure that all the people who are using the a la carte videos can continue to do so moving forward in the same fashion that they used to. And so anyways, I got a response today from the web developers. Actually, yes, we can. So there is a way now. So I said, okay, so what do we need to do to implement that? So that was my next question to them. And they responded to me, well, first things first, we need to move your website to a different server. Right now, my website is hosted with my friend Joe, JSNIP4, who has his own personal server. And up until now, that's worked really well. But the issue is, as soon as I start porting over the Patreon group to the live website, login is what we're going to have here eventually. I need to have basically load balancers. So I was talking to Joe yesterday and again earlier this morning, and he's like, yeah, I don't have that. And we're going to probably need a bigger commercial outfit if we're going to use that much bandwidth. And so now My web developers have pointed me to a solution to go host that site someplace else with all the bells and the whistles and the load balancing that I need in order to capture all of this bandwidth. So there's cost associated to that, and that's okay. I want it to be perfect for you guys. I want it to run fast and smooth and efficiently. So that's the first thing I'm doing now is I'm going to be doing, and this will be transparent, hopefully, at least that's what I've been told. This will be transparent to you guys. What we're going to do is change the NX records at the registrar level to, as opposed to pointing to Joe's server, we're going to be pointing the website to another server. So this could take 2-3 days to propagate. Some guys will see it right away in 2-3 hours, and some of you might see it in 2-3 days. That's the next move. And then once that's up and running, everybody's on the other server. It'll be an image, a complete copy of my site will be transferred over to the new server. So nothing will be different at that point. But while they're doing that and they're porting that over, they're also going to be testing this solution that I have now to basically offer membership status to my Patreon group within the BeyondMystic.net website so that you guys have full access to all of the videos. So they'll be testing it. Now, hopefully it's a 2-3 day test and we can implement this next week. That's my timeline right now. 2-3 days to port over the website to new server, and maybe 2-3 days of testing, and then implement the solution live by next week. So that means that sometime by next week, maybe end of next week, all of you Patreon members will have a place to log in and have access to not just the videos, the 2 or 3 videos you missed in the last week or so, but have all the access moving forward as well. And finally, another piece to that, again, as I'm talking to my web developers and seeing as I had to basically hire somebody. I can't do all of this myself. I'm trying to produce all of these videos. And of course, we had some technical issues that weren't of my doing a couple of days ago, which completely brought my schedule backwards again. So I had to hire these guys to help me out. And so in hiring them too, I've asked them to look at basically doing the complete redesign of the website. So, and they said yes, they're happy to do that. They have other platforms and other products that they can offer me, which essentially would turn my website into something that looks a little bit more like Netflix or Crave, in the sense that you'll be able to search by category. You know, if you're looking for the Beyond Crypto stuff, you can search by the Woo stuff. You can search by the health and fitness stuff that I'm eventually going to put on there as well. So you'll have more functionality, as opposed to what I had now was working. But don't forget, I had stitched that together in an emergency when I got deleted from YouTube the second time. So it was working, but it wasn't pretty, but at least it was working. And now again, with this issue with Patreon, it's forcing me to adapt and to overcome again and to make it even better. So that's where I'm going with the site. And they said that probably for the look and feel and the functionality, I'm looking at somewhere in October, November to implement it. And I said, that's fine. Let's just fix the Patreon now, make sure it's working. It won't be pretty, but at least it'll be working. Similar to Patreon. It wasn't pretty at Patreon too. Like, it was a bit clunky. For a lot of you guys were complaining that it was clunky. So for now, it'll work, at least the solution that we have now, and that will bridge us to eventually the site upgrade. And the site upgrade is going to have a couple of different bells and whistles too. Right now, the WordPress that I was using was not the best for mobile solutions. A lot of you were complaining that it wasn't working on one mobile or on a tablet. So we're going to try to upgrade that as well, to try to maybe broaden the scope of how many device types can actually watch from the platform. So we'll be doing that. And there's going to be some other stuff too, because I was always wanting to do these basically swag. So t-shirts, ball caps with the Beyond Mystic logo on it. A lot of you have been asking for that. And so those will be in a drop ship solution on the website as well. So all of this very, very cool stuff and innovative stuff is probably going to happen in the month of October. So that's where we are with that. Mike says very low connectivity. Is that me? Seems to be running fast. Guys, let me know. Sounds great. You're doing good things. Okay, thanks. George, is the connection still good? Can you guys still hear me? And the sound, the video, everything's good? I don't know, Mike, what you're talking about. Is it me? limited connectivity. You see here. Did I miss something? Oh, okay. So Mike has limited connectivity. He's up north. Hey, Mike, good to see you again, man, and happy you're enjoying the beautiful country life as well up there, man. I miss you. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do, man. And life's life's important. So you gotta prioritize. I love you, Mike. So thank you for being here. Okay. So basically, that's it, folks. If you're just joining in now, I've figured a third solution to my Patreon problem. The first two, I was just stalled because other people were not doing the work that they're supposed to do, including my application with PayPal to upgrade my level of my processing payment account, which I don't think it's nefarious. They're just busy and it's just taking forever. And in the meantime, I'm just getting more and more frustrated because I want to give my Patreon access to what I promised I would give them access to. And so this third option now seems to be able to, I see the light. So it's not for tomorrow, but I see the light. I have a path to get to it. So I've just explained that now. If you're just tuning in now, just maybe rewind 10 minutes and you'll get the idea. But essentially, hopefully by, next week, the end of the month, we'll get this ready and going for you guys. There's change management happening this weekend, and then again, maybe on Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So far, that's what it's looking like. Okay, so those are the updates, guys, for the Patreon. Tonight, join me at 6 o'clock Eastern with Solretta. This is another simulated reality episode, going to be absolutely amazing. So join us for that. And tomorrow, guys, I'm doing an uncensored Cliff High, Beyond Alta, The Big Woo. That's a mouthful, but it's going to be a mouthful episode as well. And so I've decided to put that on my private server so that we can have a full conversation without mincing our words. It is going to be absolutely free. So I've already tweeted about this, sent it on Patreon, sent it on my, Telegram, and also on my Facebook page. There is a coupon code for this episode, which will bring this completely free for you guys. And the coupon code is Sun Your Balls. So that's Cliff High saying, all in high caps, Sun Your Balls, and that will give you a 100% discount. So basically making that episode free. Now, Cliff and I are recording at noon Eastern, my time, so noon Eastern. And so by the time we're done recording, and then I process the file, upload the file to the private server for it to render, maybe by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it will be live and ready for you guys. So you can go ahead now and go to the website beyondmystic.net/pay-per-view. Look for that product code that says Beyond Alto with Cliff High, and go ahead and get your tickets, and you'll have front row seating tomorrow as soon as that episode is live. I will also do an episode, maybe like a 5-minute promo on YouTube as soon as I'm done recording with Cliff, just to let you know. Can I move this thing? How do I move this thing? There you go. Wait. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do another YouTube episode just to let you know that the file is up and ready Saturday afternoon, whenever that is. I have no idea how long Cliff and I are going to be, but it's an extensive episode. Now, maybe for required viewing, please go check out his last episode on his BitChute channel, which was called Tippy Woo. So basically the tipping point in the woo, he was looking at the dates between July 23rd, which is today, and July 28th. So that's why we're meeting tomorrow. It's very prescient. We're going to be putting all this stuff together for you in a very cool package with a lot of multimedia. That is my intention, to make it a really, really cool show for you guys. All right. So let me take a look at this. Okay, Ronnie, yes, explosive. Yeah, it's going to be explosive. Really, really cool. Do you guys have any questions for me? Thanks, JC. Eager to watch the fight? Yes. Thank you, Tammy. Let's see here. Laughter is our friend. Hi, Libby. Hi, Catherine. Oh, yeah. Same Catherine. I said hi earlier. Jenny, Alicia. How's it going, man? Ronnie, right. Don't HB JC's Telegram. I don't have JC's Telegram. It's Beyond Mystic Official. So if you're looking for me on Telegram, it's Beyond Mystic Official. You'll see my logo with a red live recording dot. That's what you're looking for on Telegram. And so for a lot of you, if you're not following on Twitter or on Facebook, you guys know that a lot of my live streams on YouTube, you guys never get the notifications. YouTube, for some reason, is not notifying everybody, even though they click that notification bell. So if you do follow me on Twitter or on Facebook or on Telegram, I usually post 24 hours before the live shows the links, so that you guys don't miss a beat there, okay? So that's the trick to go around that. Abby says, hi, Jean-Claude. Hi, Abby. Okay, Ronnie says, thank you. Thank you. We missed Jenny Moonstone. Me too. She's busy. She's busy. Let me see. I want to have her back. We'll try to do something soon, I hope. Love you all. Okay, let me see. Question. I live in New York, Finger Lakes region. Lots of flooding here. Have you heard anything about tunnels being taken out? Wow, that's a good question. Janine and I looked at Finger Lakes in the context of, well, I can't say that too much here, in context of a person who had a tattoo on his back and what was related to that area. So that was a little nefarious. I believe it's Janine Uncensored episode 7. It could be episode 4. I forget. But anyways, go check that out. And we might revisit that. So thank you, Melissa. That's a great cue. I'll keep that in mind for my next episode with her. Why are the UN in Toronto? Serbian Mike, in the last Janine episode, the Uncensored from this week, episode 14, she said something to the effect that it was like a big show. There's a big facade going around there. It's not what we think. So go watch that episode if you want to get more details there. But yeah, absolutely crazy. Where do we go for Cliff's pay-per-view? Okay, beyondmystic.net/pay-per-view. All right, that's where you see all the library. You'll see all of the episode products, and look for the product that says Beyond Alta with Cliff High. And again, the coupon code is Sun Your Balls, all in high caps, and that will make it the episode 100% free for you guys. Okay. And if you're having trouble finding it, just go to my Twitter, my Telegram, or my Facebook, and I have a direct link to that episode as well. Am I back? Something happened when my phone rang. It seems like it wanted to disconnect. It says no sound. Okay, give me a 5x5 if I'm back. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Yes, there you go. That's a great link. I can't do that while I'm in the car. Okay, so I'm back. All right, good. Good. So BeyondMystic.net, pay-per-view. Yes, that's the link. And you're looking for the episode. You'll see it. Beyond Alta, you'll see Cliff High's picture there. And yes, the coupon code is Sun Your Balls in high caps. All right. M. Langsing. Thanks, JC. Thank you. What else you guys got? Any more questions? Before my phone blows up, how much time are we in here? We're about 18 minutes in. Let me see. Okay, yes, you're back. I'm just scrolling, guys. Hold on. Woohoo. Won the life for once. Okay. Jim Willie, yes. Jim Willie is coming back. I just emailed him 2 days ago. And he hadn't had, he's not finished with his report, essentially. So we couldn't go this week. And then he emailed me back, I believe, yesterday morning, or maybe this morning, to say, hey, I'm not fully done with the report, but I'm still ready to go if you guys want to do an interview. And so I said, okay, we'll try to time that probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. So yes, Jim Willie is coming back, and it's going to be one hell of an episode, I got to tell you. And of course, that one is also going to be on the Uncensored server. We might do a 20-minute promo on YouTube if we have time, but a lot of that info is just going to be difficult to go through on YouTube. So yeah, it's going to be on the private server. Okay. JC, love the live format. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Purchase from Miles Franklin. Good service. Thank you. Okay, great. Yeah, I did an unboxing for the car here in the last episode. Those guys are amazing. So guys, if you're looking for Silver 2, they have 2 new specials this week. Andy was just on yesterday. So go check out yesterday's weekly precious metals review with Andy Sheckman and you'll get the coupon code and the link for the rebates on their silver products, which are absolutely cool. BeyondMystic.crypto is yours when you want. Unstoppable domains. Jimmy B. Beyond Mystic Crypto is yours when you want. I bought 2 unstoppable domains a little while back, and I think I was looking for the .crypto and it was taken. So what are you talking about? Jimmy, send me an email through the website, but use the contact form for customer support. I won't miss that one. If you just email me directly, there's thousands of emails, man. I'm so overwhelmed. I probably won't find it. But if you do the customer support email, at least it'll flag me. So, and put the description there in the title and the content. And I'd like to talk to you. That's interesting. All right. Merci beaucoup for your updates. Merci, Patrice. JC, could you have 107 on your show? Parissa, yes, I'd love to, and that might happen actually sooner than later. I was talking to Michael Jaco this week during our Fog of Wu episode, and he talked about maybe doing a trio between him, 107, and myself. So we're going to try to set that up. Next week, though, Michael is coming back on Wednesday. We've decided to do a weekly show now. We used to do bi-weekly Spiritual Fog of Wu, and there's so much content and it's happening very fast, so Michael and I decided to go every week now. So if you look on my schedule for the next upcoming shows, the Spiritual Fog of Wu is already there for next Wednesday. Now I don't know that he's going to invite Juan on that one, 107, for that interview, but at least we'll talk about it there. If he's not on that interview, we'll probably give you an update as to how we could probably make that happen, okay? All right. Get Lindsay Williams on before he dies. Yeah, I'd like to leave that to Joe. If he's going to do interviews, Joe's really the guy that should interview Lindsay Williams. I'll, of course, watch the episode. I'd love to support that, or I'd be a third wheel maybe on the show there. I'd love to interview her too, but I think that's Joe's wheelhouse, and I don't want to, everybody's got their thing and their guys, and I think Joe's been doing a hell of a good job on the Lindsay Williams information for the last 10 years or so. So that's good. That's a good idea. I'll send Joe an email just to let him know. Megan Rose coming on? I don't know. I had interviewed her about 2 months ago, and then we had scheduled a return interview, and for some reason, I forget what it was, she had to cancel. She was either on a family vacation or something like that. And since then, I mean, I've been crazy busy. I haven't heard back from her either, but I'll reach out to her again. Like, she's doing a lot of cool stuff. So hopefully we can make that happen too. And go check out her website, Megan Rose. I forget the website address, but anyways, check her out on YouTube, especially the last 2 or 3 videos are really, really cool. So go check that out. That would be great. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Any news? Oh, wait, hold on. Something just broke here. Someone's asking, any news on the Pyramid website? I don't know. No, I haven't heard back. I haven't heard back from her yet. So if she's in the chat, let me know. And again, I can't contact her. Oh, wait, do I have her? She might be on my Facebook, because usually I talk to her on Patreon, and now I don't have access to Patreon. I can't even get in there to respond to you guys. Yeah, so maybe give me a week there, and I'll try to get that answer for you. Okay, Lisa? Oh my God, get Janine on with you, Mike and Juan. Yeah, that would be a cool episode. Absolutely. I'll have to be a 2-hour show though. Yeah, that would be cool. All right. I saw another cool question. Hold on. Megan is what? Absolutely amazing. Something like that. Yes, I agree. Megan is good. Yes. Elena did on this morning. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Elena too. I'd like to have her back on the show. She was on quite a few times. We did a 3-part book review, and we also did a cool episode on Egypt. That was on the previous website, and those, of course, are deleted now because the channel's gone. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see, exactly. The 2-hour shows. Yes. How did you guys like Ryan Riff Parks yesterday? That was a cool episode, man. I want to get him back. Him and I are going to probably do an episode with him on the Uncensored platform as well, because he had a lot of cool information that we just couldn't get into during the live stream on YouTube. any word on Penny? Yes. Okay, so I spoke to Penny in length Wednesday, I believe it was, this week. We were talking about some of the technical issues. She's upgrading her side as well, so we were kind of comparing notes. But finally, Wednesday, she was feeling better, guys. And she said thank you to all of you guys who participated in the live meditation and remote healing ceremony we did for her last Friday with Soretta. She said absolutely thank you. She was absolutely honored that we did that for her. And she was in pain that weekend and Monday, but finally by Wednesday she was feeling much better. And so she's on the queue now for the next A Break in the Clouds for next Friday. So we have that one set up already and locked in. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be an update to the last pay-per-view episode with Penny Kelly, where she's talking about seeing across that white wall. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. There's only the one Penny Kelly episode on the pay-per-view website, and it's one hell of an episode. You'll see the original title was ETs and Human Trafficking, and how all of that connects to what's happening right now, and also what's on the other side of that wall. Really cool. So thank you for that. And yes, she's feeling much better. That's amazing. Okay. Scroll down here. See if I have anything else. Okay, John. JC would love to see an interview with a Chad. Open your reality. With a Chad. Open reality. It's one of the best simulation story. Okay, I'm not sure who or what that is. So John, you have my email, so send me more details on that. I'll check it out. Okay. Oh yes, Ronnie says the German guest with Mariam. Oh yeah, Bernhard Gunther, I believe was his name. Amazing guy. If you haven't seen that episode, so that was two episodes ago with Mariam. Yeah, it was a 2-hour marathon, but absolutely worth this. Just like it was one wow moment after another. Bernard is absolutely fascinating, and he is also coming back to the show. Jean-Claude, you and quite frankly should do a show. I don't know, quite frankly. Quite frankly? Okay, I'll check that out. All right. Please do a Patreon with Ryan and Mariam. Yes, that's coming. Well, it'll be a pay-per-view, but Patreon members will have access to it. Yes. It's awesome. Okay. Yeah, Ryan and Mariam, awesome. Yes, that was really cool. Okay, so let's go back down here. What else we have? Okay, I'm pushing it on the phone, guys. Hopefully we don't get cut off before I say goodbye. All excellent shows. Thank you, Libby. Appreciate that. Okay, John says, will do. Chad is his name. Okay, cool. Say, Laura, Lou. We are lining you up. Yes. You're giving me all this work. God damn it. Like that's the thing, right? What's that song? So many men, so little time. For me, it's like so many guests, so little time. Like I have so many interviews I want to do, and I can't wait to crack and go back to my regular schedule of pumping out all of this crazy cool stuff. Yeah, I like Wayne Steiger. I've been listening to him for a long time. And what was the other guy too at Wormwood? WSO, Steve Olson, WSO too. I'd like to get those two guys on actually and talk about some of these space phenomena. Wayne Steiger, yeah. So you guys are doing a lot. You're giving me a lot of work, and like I said, I can't wait to get back to all of this schedule as soon as I'm done implementing this fix with Patreon, and I'm almost done. I believe everybody's back on track now. When WooCommerce broke the other day, a lot of you couldn't access the files, and it was because of an update they did on their server that messed up my server. So I think that's 99% fixed right now. If you guys are still missing an episode there during that time slot and you're wondering what the hell happened, again, just use that contact form on my website and let me know exactly the episode you bought and the PayPal transaction ID, and I will give you those links immediately or as soon as I see the email. All right. Okay. Let's see. But Chris Guy, yeah, actually, yeah, but not for YouTube, of course, but yeah, on the pay-per-view, that would be cool. Jean-Claude, are you part of the SSB? Not that I know. Not that I know, but that doesn't mean I'm not. Like a lot of you might not know. Go check out, I believe it's episode 2 of Disclosure in the SSP with Janine and Michael Jaco. We get into that. And a lot of these starseeds who are in the SSP and who might not actually know right now and who are just on the verge of maybe remembering some of the stuff that is being blocked from your memory. So I think that was episode 2. It's either episode 1 or episode 2. It's not episode 3. Oh, and speaking about that too, I'm trying to reschedule the episode 4 of Lady Janine, Disclosure in the SSP. It was supposed to be this Monday, but Janine was traveling and spending time with her family, so we kind of pushed the schedule back this week. And of course, I had a lot of things already on the go to try to fix all the problems. So it's probably going to be this weekend. I think it's Sunday that Michael, Janine, and I are going to record episode 4. So that's coming. Ronnie, LOL, JC, you're so appreciated. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything new here for you guys. Love you, JC. Onwards and upwards. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Thanks for all you do. Don't forget to enjoy your summer. Yes, absolutely. And I love these drive-in chats because it doesn't feel like I'm working. I actually love the surroundings. I can see all the people around me, like canoeing and, having fun fishing and the kids playing around. So it's a cool spot to do videos. I really like coming out here and doing that with you. Of course, having my cold ice brew coffee here. Yeah, it's a fun time to spend with you guys here. I like this format. All right, let's see. I think that's about it. And this chat is growing a little bit too fast for me. Okay, Ronnie says, I love the view. Beautiful lake in the background. Lake in the background, yes. Lake. There you go. Catherine Austin Fitz. Yes, I hadn't invited her to the show, I think on my second channel, just before I got deleted, and somehow that didn't go through. So it could be that she's just very busy too, or it went to the spam folder. You know how it is. But I'd love to get her back too. But she's it's hard to get her on YouTube, I think, to actually say the things that we need to say with her. So that would probably end up on the pay-per-view server as well. But yeah, Catherine Austin Fitz, absolutely amazing. Go check out the last episode I saw her this week on Dark Journalist. Go check out that show. I think it was a 20-minute clip. I think he cut it up so that it would fit on YouTube because you could see that it was segmented, maybe just to try to avoid some of the censorship issues. But Dark Journalist always does a good job interviewing her. So go check out that last episode. He's absolutely phenomenal. Thank you for the updates, JC. JC, what kind of truck do you have? Well, I don't know. It's a pickup truck with 4 wheels. Janine, okay, looked gorgeous yesterday on her post. Yeah, she did actually. She was beaming. Well, she took a little bit of time off, right? So we all need that sometimes. But yes, she was absolutely beaming. All right. Okay, folks, that's it for me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. That's the update for Patreon. I'm excited now. I have a line of sight for that solution, and hopefully we're there within maybe a week. So hopefully. Again, there could be some unknowns. I don't know, guys. I don't want to overpromise and not deliver, but at least I'll have a path to it now, and I'm not waiting for anybody else to implement my stuff. So there you go. All right. Well, have yourself a beautiful weekend, guys. And if you can, join me tonight again at 6 o'clock Eastern with Soretta for the simulated reality episode. And tomorrow, check out the Cliff High Beyond Alta, the Big Woo. I promise. You're not going to be disappointed. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Take care, guys.